Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy. Previously, we took care of 2 more purple comets, as well as going through Dreadnought's even more, including dealing with Dreadnought's purple comet star, which I am so glad I am through with that, because that was the worst time I could ever imagine going through. Though I've had worse runs with that, I still don't like that purple comet star at all. Today we're going to continue going through Dreadnought, as I believe this will be one of the last few stars we'll be going into Dreadnought for the time being. Revenge of the Topman Tribe, and I really gotta replace my battery sometime soon. Hopefully they don't die on me during this recording session. So we haven't seen the Topman in a while, so you can probably imagine what we'll have to go through in order to get the Power Star here. But that's not the thing I'm really worried about. If we go to the underside of the saucer, above these mini top men, we find this green pipe to this thing again. Another garbage dump mini game. You know how hard it is keeping a Dreadnought clean? And then someone comes and drops a load of trash in the ammo depot? Hey, we have plenty of bombs. Maybe you could use them to blow them all up. If I must. Gee, thanks. You better be thankful. So the same thing as the first garbage dump minigame we have to go through. Though I think there are a lot more spots that are going to be harder to place in this time. Just try throwing the bombs near the coin studs like you did last time. And hopefully, if the clock works in your favor, you might be able to get through this. Though the way things are looking at right now, I don't think that's going to happen. Let's try throwing more bombs here just to increase the blast radius. No way, I'm not gonna get that. Those two piles of garbage were on the opposite sides of each other. Well, at least you can always try again. He doesn't make you lose a life just because you failed, so that's good. I'm really not surprised that I did fail at this at least once. This is much harder than the last garbage dump game we had to go through. Because since the garbage piles are placed a bit more scattered or a bit more devilish by the developers this time, you have to really be a lot more careful where you place your throwing. So don't be surprised if this ends up taking a bit of time to go through. That's not gonna blow up in time. The unfortunate thing is you can't make the bombs blow up any faster when they're diffusing, so like I said, you gotta hope that time is on your side once you do go through this minigame. Oh, come on! I got robbed there. It was right there. I finally had the perfect strategy laid out. And what do you know? Time just wasn't on my side this time. Time wasn't on my side this time. Way to be redundant. But you know what I mean. So there's one tip I have to give out now that I have gone through this a few times. Is try throwing in between the coin studs. I find that it has a higher chance of eliminating a lot more trash if you're able to place your shots right. But that's only if you do place your shots accurately. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked with only 1 second to go. I got so nervous there, I thought I was gonna run out of time for sure. Wow, I'm never gonna take out the trash again now that I know you can blow it up. Oh, take this as my thanks. I found a leg around. Yes, it will help me. Give me that star and I'll be on my way. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that battery life, even though by saying it, I am acknowledging it, but I don't care. At least we got this stupid minigame out of the way. And now you probably know why I don't like the Gyros that much. Not only that they contribute little to no help in your adventure, if anything, they cause a lot more trouble for you. I mean, between those garbage dump minigames and the fact that they got captured on one occasion, and they're really just cowards at heart, the Gyros aren't really that likable to me. But now we can focus on the real enemy at hand, it's the top bed. Start off by hitting that top bed Well, that spring top man's head, and so as soon as I can bounce off it correctly, I can actually get to that Sling Star. And now we onto this planet. And now we can proceed with the main objective of this star. The power lines are keeping me from helping my friend. Okay, we counted this scenario from last time. We gotta lure this top man over. I think that's probably the big difference this time around. And once they're close enough, we can spin them into that fence, and they'll short circuit it, thus disabling the barrier. And that should only be 2 of them. Yep, that frees that Luma. Thank you. In return, let me create a shortcut for you. Okay, I'm going to transform. I'm going to scout out this planet first just to see if I miss anything important or useful. Pretty sure there isn't anything that I can pick up besides those starbits that are falling down, but that's like commonplace in this game. Well, there is those bunch of starbits over there, but that's the planet we're headed to anyways. So we'll take that Sling Star, and then get all of these starbits attached to these strings. Though, getting it from my vantage point just a few moments ago might have been a better opportunity to get those starbits. Can I just jump up there outright with Luigi? No, not even Luigi's jumping height can get to that 1-up. Again, I don't even know why I'm going for the 1-up. I have 33 of the dang things. I guess it's just that, that collector in me that's just so compulsive about collecting every single looking cranny that you can acquire in this game. And yes, I am going about this the most stupid way from getting that starbit. I know it was really dumb of me to go at it that way, but I'm not leaving any starbit behind. I've already said that I'm so green about getting those bits because they are important in the long run if you're going for completion in this game. And I'm doing really bad at getting that Pole Star chip, and just as I say that, I did get the chip in the end. Another thing I found in this Let's Play is that I've been jinxing myself a lot more than I usually do. By that I mean, I usually say something literally a few seconds before that thing I say, or that I said would happen. I swear I'm like part psychic or something. To be honest, I've always had this kind of theory about myself that I think I am a little psychic. Ever since high school, I could always predict an event happening literally a few seconds before that event would happen. I don't know why, but it's just been a common thing to me since those days, and it's still carrying on into my day-to-day life at times. Okay, so now we gotta go through this Pole Star segment again. This time we have to time going through these Pole Stars correctly, not like how I just botched that a few moments ago. Of course, there's these cannonballs in the way, so the time getting pulled by those Pole Stars very carefully. Though there might be a chance you can save yourself if you do get knocked out of your Pole Star barrier by one of those cannonballs. I tried to do that just a few moments ago, but it obviously didn't work out. Okay, pulled there, but let go a bit early on that final Pole Star, and then we'll be launched from that launch star over to this area. And we'll be doing with this is another form of Sentry Beam, but we'll also be doing with these Monies. We haven't seen these guys in a while. And if you're able to see a bunch of starbits off in the distance, the chances are you're gonna be able to get that with your pointer. So don't be mistaken in your limitations of the Wii pointer, because chances are you might be able to get those starbits if you're able to see them off in the distance. So there might not be a whole lot of them coming up, so don't expect those to spawn like really frequently. Did see another chest way off in the background now. Gotta go back and get this shell. Actually, I see 2 chests off in the distance too. One way off in the background. So it looks like I'll be doing a bit of backtracking in this area. And I'm not doing a really good job right now. Thank goodness there's another live stream there. Usually I am not this bad at this area. And I got hit by that Koopa Troopa before I even had a chance to react. My god, I am doing really bad at this right now. Of course, since I'm recording this, all skill goes out the window, because that's how the Let's Play curse works. because I swear I am not this bad at this platform. But of course, it's a recording. Totally different story. So I'm gonna get that live stream in the meantime, just in case, because considering how I've been playing so far, I probably need it. We'll wait for that sentry beam to do its usual 3 shockwaves, and then I'll fire off my shell. That's just another 1-up. Actually, I'll take that. It's right in front of me, so I'm not gonna say no to that. There's another Monty right over there in the corner. I don't know why you want to go after it, unless you're gonna be evil like me and eliminate all the enemies in the vicinity. Just because you're mean like that to all the foes that you do encounter in a video game. You might say me though, but I say being a completionist. That's my excuse for taking out all the enemies in a given area. Not that I'm just bloodthirsty or anything. And that's gonna be the same thing applies to all these spike top men. They're all gonna generate coins, so you can use that to fill up on health if you did take any damage up until this point. Me though, I'm gonna take out all the top men so I can extinguish this top men try for existence for good. Because you thought you would know them, I think it was back at Space Junk or Battle Rock, I don't really remember. But it was like kind of early-ish in the game that we did see these top men. It's been a long time since we did see a whole star set around them. And you could probably recognize that shadow. Top Maniac has returned. Of course, there's a bunch of spiked top men outside. There's a Lumalee or a Luma shop in case you need extra life or extra health. This is the same fight as last time, but when you deal with Top Maniac. Jump onto the button, and then knock him into one of the rotating fences. Do this a couple of times, and you'll be able to deal with him with little to no problems. The big difference here, I think it's just that the fences are like red. That's probably the only difference in this entire fight. And that guy's gonna have his whirly blaze out again. So jump on this button. Gotta be careful of all the top maniacs, but if deal with a top maniac's top men. Deal with top maniac, of course, will despawn all other spike top men if you're able to beat him first. And that's one more power star for us. Almost approaching up to 110 stars. Getting very close to the end of the game now. Little bit by little bit, star by star, we're getting oh so close to the end. I think I can squeeze at least one more star in. Actually, I want to confer with Polari first. Is there another purple comet in orbit? No, it's not, so we're actually gonna unlock another galaxy. And it's gonna be this one. Another minor galaxy, and this might be the last star we'll get for today. Heading off to Matter Splatter Galaxy. So you may remember, I believe it was back at Ghostly Galaxy, we did see something called the Matter Splatter Mansion. Well, of course, like all one-time mechanics in this game, there happens to be a galaxy that's themed around it. And this is called Watch Your Step, and that could not be a more appropriate title for the star. As we can see that there are now a lot of these bouncing pellets of sorts that's making Matter Splatter appear. Like last time, Matter Splatter will appear for only for a few seconds and it will disappear after a short amount of time. So, battery life aside, you have to time your movements carefully and move fast as possible if the Matter Splatter around you is shrinking. Also, you got a bunch of magic Koopas that are going to be your path as well. You can either take them out or ignore them. I actually choose to ignore them because I'm afraid they might knock me off into the abyss below, so I don't like to take my chances with them. So this is one time that I am showing mercy on the enemies in this game. Time to wall jumps carefully here. Now the Matter Splatter at this portion is going to move. Oh, I thought it was a bit too early there. I was actually able to get through that wall jumping part just fine. Another magic Koopa here. I'll deal with you since you're right in my face, or at least you were behind me when you did spawn, but Alright, there's a spring tube here, so we're gonna need this, but once you do collect this spring tube, the Matter Splatter might move. That, or once you get the question coin here. A bunch of Starbucks have now appeared. Of course, the Battlestar is going to avail more of the surface as time goes on. But this time we'll have to use the Spring Shroom to get through it. Or at least the spring suit in this case. Now it's also a matter of waiting once you do catch up. You have to be a little patient once you are going through this completely fast, or just going by very quickly that the Battlestar can't catch up to you. Bouncy, bouncy, and bounce away. So the one up there, but it's on a swinging platform. I'm not gonna go for it, because I don't really trust myself going to that platform. Because if I miss my jump there, I'm gonna have to redo this entire segment all over again. And I'm pretty sure there is a checkpoint here if you do reach this part of Matter Spider Galaxy. Jump up. Do you want to go through that to hold the platform? That'll actually work out. The bunch of starbits here I can collect. More than enough to get a 1-up. Now I have to jump on either left or right. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, come on, jump, hurry. Ah, crud. I thought I could save that since I went back down. You know, I'm not surprised those starbits that I did spawn was actually gonna be the death of me. I had a small feeling that was gonna happen, but I thought I was just being paranoid. And lo and behold, my paranoia was right. Yes, I am taking my chance with the starbits again. Greed does not learn from its failures, people. And I am really greedy for starbits. You know this by now. Oh, okay. That was really poor timing on my part, and poor aiming too. I did get that one up we did pass by before just to make up for that lost life, but I guess that didn't really matter. Okay, I'll just gather what I need for now. I see I was able to get them all. Just when I said I was going to gather as much as I need. Alright. This really punishes you if you have to start all the way back at the bottom because the match part moves by really slowly. Uh oh. Oh man, that was close! I really thought I didn't make it to that Sling Star. Whew, alright. Unfortunately, that's not the end of Matter Spider Galaxy. We still got this really dark room to go through now. Probably was a good idea to get all the starbits. I could have used it as like markers of some sort to know where to go, but this platform segment isn't really that hard. Just pay attention to where you're going and then jump accordingly to where you see the surface appear. And of course, don't fall off, but that can be helped since Luigi's lack of friction can be a bit of a disadvantage to you. So make sure to always face the opposite direction if you do feel like you're gonna slide off. Because that can act like a makeshift brake, which I guess can counteract the lack of friction that Luigi does have to burn in throughout his life, I suppose. I guess I like having some issues is a bad thing, but to be honest, I can see it probably having its pros and cons. I mean, on one hand, you can slide all over the dang place, so you won't need like ice skates or wait till it's winter to go ice skating or such thing like that. Or go to like a skating rink to get your fix-it for that kind of thing. But on the other hand, as we have seen this Let's Play, it can make you slip off into the black abyss or like the fiery pits of hell or something. I don't know. Just, it can make you die. That's what I'm trying to say. So I can see how that could be like both a good thing and a bad thing. Probably more of a bad thing if I had to be real. But that is our 108th star, man. We're only 12 stars away from the 120 goal. Man, it's hard to think I'm already so close to the end of the game here. Let's talk about Polari one last time before we end things off for today. Yeah, just a thought. Oh. Uh-oh. This is a bit of a decision I have to make. I think realistically I will go after this Prankster Comet next time on Super Luigi Galaxy. Since we're right in the engine though, so we might as well go after it. So next time we're going to do just that. Go after that Prankster Comet and see what that avails. And chances are, I'm pretty sure that's going to be located in Dreadnought Galaxy, which is what I'm not looking forward to. Until we meet again, farewell for now.